Greetings and salutations. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Little Falcon. If you are reaching me live right now, you could get a chance at a free mini reading. This is a coffee talk. We're going to sit and chat, and we're going to do a few free readings. And then we're going to talk about a little bit of a prize giveaway I'm going to be rolling out. So we'll get to that towards the end of the broadcast. So hello, Victor. I do see you there. It's good to be on 3 streams today. We are at Facebook, we are on YouTube, and we are on Twitch. Once again, brought to you all by coffee. Today we are doing a moon phases mug. And that has a bit to do with some of the topical today, and we're going to get into that. But first, how's everybody doing out there? How are you, Victor? Hey, Linda, how are you? Good morning. As I said, I'm drinking my coffee. Going easy on it today. It's not super dark because, you know, caffeine can get to a person, your blood pressure, what have you. Some people suggested decaf, which I just think is like, I tried it. I'm sorry. I can't do it. And they were right. It still had similar effects on your body, but it just didn't do it for me. We all know why I drink the coffee. So how is everybody doing? You know, I've been myself just going through things day by day. I'm a Pisces, so we tend to flow pretty freely through things. And yes, it has been pretty crazy at times with the complications that were caused by the shadow of the Mercury retrograde, and then the Mercury retrograde itself we're in until June 3rd, as well as we just had this crazy week of build up to the lunar eclipse, full blood flower moon, which was crazy. It rained here, so I couldn't get the eclipse, but yeah, last night I did a full moon ritual, a little mini one, and it was great. I got to charge my divination tools. Let's see here. I have my altar. I have a lot of things on here. I have quartz, tiger's eye, celestite. We have calcite of different colors. I have a spirit quartz, amethyst, of course. We have a desert rose. But what I do, you guys, and of course some feldspar, satin spar. It's very delicate, some sodalite. These particular things, because I use them in ritual, when you leave them under that full moon, it does give them this magical lunar element. No sound, someone said. Yeah, maybe it's just you. Can everyone else hear me? Just to let you know, it appears my mic is on, Linda. It could just be you. Oh no. But like I was saying, I also had on there, these are the quartz that I ethically harvested from the Miss Banks in the Mississippi a few years ago. I also had my beautiful medicine bag made for me by Stephen Harjo in 2021. He is a Musqueam, and I met him down at Cahokia, and it was great. He was really amazing. He is hypnotizing with his flute, and he makes them as well. So if you guys ever get a chance to see him, he travels around, Stephen Harjo. He's pretty amazing. Linda would like a general reading. Yay, I think she can hear me. Okay, thank you, Victor, for letting me know. Okay, good for you. So Victor, you're taking the leap. You're taking the jump. Good for you. It's been a thing for me too, because there's we will do that. Yes, Victor, a general. There's a feeling sometimes that you need to do something that is different, that you may not. It's like a risk a little bit. No risk, no reward. I like that thought. We'll get to that. Yeah, absolutely. Hi, Gabrielle. And yes, you're going to be on the list too. So as I was going into my little ritual, I also made sure I brought some of my cards. I brought out the Akashic Tarot. I brought out my Rider-Waite and the Sacred Force Oracle because I spend a lot of time with you guys with these. So what the full moon does as well is I believe it recharges this one sort of beautiful energy I like to use for my divining. Now, if I was getting really into the mediumship and we had some stuff to do, I would take a mirror out there, you guys, and put it under the full moon to charge it, because then you can speak to spirits using the mirror. This is some really cool old school stuff. I'm going to have a little topical probably by the end of the week put together about all these cool old school things I learned from these my aunties and older ladies who have some really interesting ideas that are so true today. It's almost like what people want to call old wives' tales, you know, are just literally some really good advice. I mean, not all the time. So we're going to start off today's session with a smudge. But as we are smudging, I want everyone to keep in mind, you can still do your full moon ritual and declaration of what you want to let go, what you want to embrace, what your focus is. So with this smudge, let's open up today's readings with love, light, and positivity. Thank you for joining me. Wakantanka, Great Spirit, open for me and my friends. Okay. That you did right away, right? Oh, good for you. Okay. So I don't, you guys read for myself. So that is, I started reading for myself, of course. I was 15, but I don't read for myself. Ooh, the moon card's coming up. So, oh, I love when you do this live. That's great. Thank you, Victor. Oh, that is so cool. So, okay, the moon card, if it's straight up for me, I'm not even going to say my interpretation. I want to see yours, if you don't mind, because I love sharing this stuff with everyone. Hi, Kim. Okay, guys, so anyone who is still expecting a prize for me, I'm going to be sending them out this weekend, okay? I'm making candles also to send to all you prize winners, and it's going to be like free things I'm going to start to give away. I'm making merch, but what's cool about these candles is it's going to be infused with sage and things that we use in our group. Some will have a crystal in it for you, stuff like that, and they're going to be little candles, and they're going to be fun, and I urge you guys anyway to work on being, you know, mindful and spiritual still of that full moon, like I was saying before my shout out to my friends, because you have the opportunity to capitalize off it. That's what I've done. It's great. You open up, and I was just feeling it, the great energy last night, and it's translated. Now look, I'm kind of tired, you know, today I'm a little more, it's okay. You're not always like bouncing off the walls. So today we'll do some sessions with the cards I've charged, and then we will move forward with our days and see each other tomorrow, I hope. And if not, I'm going to try to be doing this fairly regularly in the mornings, but we will get some events set up. But I have to tell you, until a little bit of this crazy Mercury retrograde stuff subsides, setting up a time where we're all able to be together has been very difficult. I will do my best, but we let it flow over here. I'm pretty aware of what goes on. The universe is like, you know, lady, you can make plans, but what is the saying? Life happens while you're busy making plans. So that's pretty much where I'm at. That's your time and your spiritual work more. Okay. And combo artwork. So I agree with you, because you guys, when we're talking about certain cards, it's always important to know their level of spiritual involvement. And the moon card for me is a spiritual card as well, but it talks a bit about the chaos within. So my advisement when I see the moon card is to know that a lot of our problems and issues do come from within, but the moon card lets you know that there is a lot of elements out there that you don't want to tap into. It depends on the spread, you guys. I just love the cards. So I mean, the moon for me is always so intriguing because it does matter what context it is in, you guys. So anyway, let's get to the readings. Let's move forward here. So let's see. Who asked me first? Ah, here we go. It looks like Gabrielle. Are you here still, Gabrielle? Let me know. Gabrielle, then Linda. Gabrielle, Linda, and Victor. Oh, I did see somebody who just joined. Okay, your name is super cool. I cannot tell what it is. It's like Sayaxo, but I'm assuming that there's something I'm missing. You guys, I just kill names, so if you're new here, I do truly apologize. Let's see here. So you heard me. Okay, so here we go. There's Gabrielle. All right, so Gabrielle, I believe, wanted a general. And yeah, I'm winging it, guys, today. No written list. Or like I told you, this Mercury retrograde stuff, I take it a little seriously, you know. I learn to let go sometimes, you know. And Kim would guess that she would like one too. Okay, great. All right, we're going to do a quick general for each individual. It is a pleasant morning over here in the Midwest. I hope you're all having a good day too. And by Midwest, I'm in Chicagoland. All right. Let's focus for our friend Gabrielle. Cutting the cards into three as I usually do, past, present, and future, like I do with the regular tarot. We're going to put down 3 cards today, and then we're going to do the 3-card challenge obstacle to give it a little bit of an extra layer. Today's readings are going to be mini and condensed, not my usual, so if you are just joining me for the first time, know that usually each individual reading will go much longer. Today we're trying to get a little bit of time in together so that we can spend some more time tomorrow. I have a lot of private clientele, so a lot of people have hit me up, and we are working towards their goals too. So when you become a part of our group, know that I'm trying to pay attention to everybody pretty equally. So once again, thank you for joining me. Let's take a look at this thing for Gabrielle. Her general reading, you guys, is super good. So the last card lets us know with the star that she is going to have a lot of hopeful vibes exiting the week. Right now at Tuesday, you're dealing with this. Don't get discouraged. You can feel very discouraged. It's easy because as we can see here, her challenge is she's got this coming and going of this money situation. That's her career. She had heard recently, and this is her past challenge, that you're looking at an issue where you feel a bit like, oh, I got to change things up. I feel a bit burdened. But you had an idea, and this idea made it not be this way. So guys, when cards are like this is the full effect. You're carrying the full burden. Even though you had gotten that news in the past, I think you found a way to deal with this. So remember, as you're kind of like a little worried right now, this situation, very hopeful. Very hopeful. And now, the reason why I want you to look closely to this card, the 6 of Pentacles, is that's money coming your way or a deal regarding your endeavor. So now yesterday you had asked me a question about a spell a friend had done. You had a friend do a spell for you about your career. Now I had encouraged you to be spiritual and focus yourself to enhance things and to do your own spell work. I feel as if this is partly you just lately thinking about this a lot. It's called manifesting. We talk about this all the time here. Manifesting is the number one way, and this is through actions as well, mind you, to focus on, to think about, to become absorbed in. This is what Gabrielle is trying to do, and I want you to see that for you to ease what you're being worried about in your life is by continuing to manifest this goal coming to pass. But there's concessions needing to be made. You had just heard about them, right? Work on that. Work on the adaptation, because by the end of the week, you're exiting pretty feeling good, because there is some hint of money coming or a deal about this. So, mind you, do the work. That's what manifesting really means too. So, thank you, Gabrielle. We're going to move on pretty quickly today. Let's get on with it. Next up, if I've called your name, you know you're on the list. Next up is Linda, and she would just like a general. And Lemix, who is Victor, would also like a general. Please step on down. And Kim. Okay, so let's move forward. You know what? We're going to set aside the Rider Waite for a second. And for your general reading, Linda, we are going to do the Sacred Forest Oracle. And well, you know, Gabrielle, I think that you manifesting this and bringing this to life is what has gotten you here in the first place. So spell work is really good if you do it yourself, because then how I do it is when I'm manifesting, like I used to grow plants with stuff, and like I literally would put a crystal in. Sometimes I do it from like seeds, sometimes in the little baby plants, and you name it your goal, your desire. And then you water it, you plant, like do rather cultivation to the plant, you take care of it. And then you can think about it daily. For other people, they like the note system. You take your sticky notes and you have a goal every day, but you keep your main goal. And a lot of people like the idea of lists. Again, I got to go back to the practical aspect, but spell work is best on yourself. So moving right along, we're going to get another freshly charged deck for our friend Linda. I love the Sacred Forest Oracle, you guys. And no, I don't get kickbacks. I don't even think of it this way. Just like look at how cool it is, though. Like we're here to share with one another fun and helpful things. So I suggest if any decks appeal to you, check them out for yourself. You may really find it beneficial. I don't read for myself with the idea of tarot for precognition. I do it for spiritual purposes. So I do oracle cards for myself, and I'll pull one for my day's focus. And that is so beautiful because I'm not looking for things that maybe other people are, but I need that spiritual focus too, which helps me know what to give to you guys. So anyway, moving right along, and we are there isn't a joint command. She'll just call you Phantom. Ah, okay. No, I guess there isn't. So I will have to set that up through Twitch. So my apologies to my Twitch people, and hi there, Phantom. Yeah, here's the thing. I usually would have a VIP list or a mod to some of my events, but we have gone like rogue. We're like going on our own here. So I appreciate you. I'm doing my best, like the other Twitcher said, and I don't know if it's a Twitcher, and that just sounded like really mortifying and lame. I apologize. So anyway, here we go, you guys. Let's focus for our friend Linda. And I appreciate you guys and your patience in the process and our chatting and what have you. It's a fun format. And by the way, you guys from Twitch, it's been amazing. So we want to focus for Linda. We want to ask the cards to give us a nice spirit guided message. We're using the oracle cards, which is a bit of tarot with a twist, in my opinion. It takes it to a higher spiritual level. Here we go. I'm going to do a blind pull. All right. Ooh, this is a beautiful card. Now, if you follow me, you know that this particular deck has a lot of fairy images, but it also goes in a bunch of different other directions. So it's fantasy images, but it is really instilled with the idea of nature and a lot of pagan philosophies thrown together. So mind you, the beautiful imagery isn't always what the card is about. It is about the entire concept, okay? Meaning when we look at this particular card, yes, it's beautiful, but you need to read between the lines. It is transformation. It's an intriguing card. Look, it's like a clam and it opens up and there's the pearl, but this is also the butterfly with the transformation. So Linda, you are going through a gentle transformation with the butterfly spirit. My opinion on this card for you in your general reading, and we're going to just pull this all out from what I believe is the beginning point for you, is your desire for a daily purpose and happiness. So when you look at yourself in the mirror in the morning, you want to be able to go out there in your life and experience it in a way that is genuine to you, but you feel as if you've changed. Now, I want you to recognize you have. I want you to do some daily affirmations about it. But notice, this is just the beginning. Just the beginning. You have a new beginning coming too, and I feel this is a career-oriented shift. But when we're talking the spirit, usually these cards are the idea that, how can I put that? The transformation is just the first step in you learning who you are, expressing who you are, and giving yourself what you need to continue. So a lot of times these transformational cards are going on in your life and showing you needing to transform because the old ways aren't working. It's like when I see the Death Tarot card, which always indicates change versus physical death. So understand that's what this is about for you. So this week, I think you may even have a new choice coming with career. So now that being said, Linda, it's as if you're being asked to figure a few things out. This has been a huge time of discovery, self-discovery for a lot of people. So that's where I want to leave you with your spirit guided messages that it is a time of self-discovery. A new choice is coming. I want you to recognize who you are and what you've come to be, like what you're turning into. I love the butterfly image. So the difference between the oracle cards and the tarot are that the tarot cards are a bit more practical. So when someone asks me something like, okay, am I going to pass this test? That's a good one. And we'll pull out the tarot because I feel that the typical tarot will just get straight to the yes, no. When we want a bit more of a deeper spirit guide message, and I haven't seen Linda as much lately, so I wanted to, give her that idea of the universe recognizing she's transforming, is a special way for us to, spiritually orient ourselves. So that's what I use them for. But anyway, so yes, I'm reading your comments down there too. So yes, I will. Okay, a nightbot. Okay, okay. I'll think about that advice. Thank you. Everybody's actually so super helpful over there. And no offense to Facebook or YouTube. I just didn't realize what kind of community was over there too. So thank you guys so much. So next up on our list, I believe is Victor. That would be you. Hi there. I see someone else has joined. Thank you. The last part of your name is Weirdo. I could totally identify. Thank you for joining. This is Little Falcon. We are giving away some free readings. Let me know if you would like one. Right now, I'm going to open up my third Just Charged Under the Full Moon deck, the Akashic Tarot, for our friend Victor. So Victor, you were sharing some cool stuff with me, and I really appreciate that. And I always love the input that we get from our group because we learn so much about each other and it's helpful to ourselves, as well as I always love other people's interpretation of cards and how it hits them. It's so intriguing to me because it's so personal to each person. So let me know, Victor, I'm going to assume a general, but you were talking about this topic. So are you covering the topic or what were you thinking? Hey, Paula. Okay, so Kim, I'm triple streaming. So I'm on Facebook, I'm on YouTube, and I'm on Twitch right now. So I can see my triple screen. Basically, the chat just shows me that who's from where. Like, for example, you are from Facebook. And yes, Paula, I see your request. We'll see what I could do for you. Today's a little bit shorter than usual. Right. Okay, there you go. Wake up, use your gifts. Thank you for that. Because it is often about your third eye. Oh, cool. Okay, so how I do that, all right, I don't want to give away, I'm not like trying to advertise for the company, by the way, that I go through, but I go through a third-party company that lets me do that. So basically, the only one that they don't hook up with, nobody does, is Instagram, which is so bizarre because Instagram is owned by Facebook. Like, why in the world wouldn't they do that? I guess they want you to go separately to Instagram, although ironically I cross-post from Facebook to Instagram, but then they won't let you stream through a streaming service. So that's what I use, you guys, which is really cool because this way we can all get together in this group forum. And some of you don't see the others, so you don't see the comments. So it gives everyone a little bit of space. But I do go on Twitch without the extra groups. And I've been starting to establish that because, Twitch is like super friendly and they have this huge group of people that do that sort of thing. Like when I was referred to Twitch, I was like, really? But you guys at Twitch are super, super nice. Hi, Mina. Okay, we're going to do a general for our friend. And no, there's like never hardly ever a short answer to a question when you ask me one. I know. It is what it is. Know thyself so I can accept it. I appreciate your patience, guys. All right, let's focus for Victor. I'm asking Wakantaka, the Great Spirit, to open up for us today. The universe, my ancestors, Victor's ancestors, to sit down at the table with us. Let's see what they have to say. And remember, guys, I'm just the messenger. These aren't premeditated readings. It just happens, and there's a lot of energy exchange. So I am reaching out to you. I hope you're indeed open and reaching back to me. Thank you once again for participating, Victor. So we're going to start off today with the Three of Keys, the chess game. You can see your place now, Victor. The things have been like moved around a bit. And the Three of Keys is letting us know that you have experienced the beginning, middle, and end of a cycle. So at that point, you know that it's time to move on. The universe has nudged you. It's a universal nudge. This is interesting. The Queen of Keys. Now, this is symbolic, this woman, by the way. So there's a couple of reasons she shows up in a reading for a male. This is often a man's need to continue to tap into the divine feminine within themselves. I will get a oracle card that is referencing male things because I need to balance things within myself. Sometimes she's a female in your situation, Victor. But I want to set this card down for a minute because your general reading is leading us to something else, which I think is intriguing, and I'm a little excited. So, fated meeting. Okay, we're going to open this box right up. It can be very much not just a romantic person that you're going to meet, but hey, Victor, it's one of those things where I want to know, and I guess I'm trying to be delicate, do you have someone in your life right now? Do you have that special someone? We're just going to dive right in there. So for those of you just joining me, I'm Little Falcon. Let me know if you would like a reading. We are triple streaming on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. If you've enjoyed today, please like, follow, share, and comment. And if you're feeling real sassy, you could send me some stars through Facebook. They're an easy, cheap way to show Facebook that we're an active and amazing group so that we can continue on doing this. So, backing up, I asked Victor a question. I was trying to be delicate about it. Okay, so there's your answer. Neat. Okay, so let's go into this, you guys. I feel at this moment you're being shown, as we all know, with the cards towards the end, and this is the way I look at it, is the predictive cards. The last card I pull, the fated meeting, I could take this straight forward, which is the way I have been this whole time. I just wanted confirmation because it'd be kind of awkward if that person was, say you were involved with someone and it wasn't the right one for you, which, eek. But I think you're being positioned. So let's talk about this really just briefly before we go forward. You're being positioned and have been by the universe to be on a higher vibrational level. So when you vibrate higher, know that you're going to attract different people and situations and things towards you. Keep at it, okay? Keep at it, because every time you make these choices, which I think you've been sincerely moved and prompted by the universe too, I think you've had undeniable things that have smacked you in the face to bring someone great into your life, as well as, I'm going to be clear, fated meeting does not mean you go searching on a mad dash to find this person. It is meant to be when it happens, as well as there's this other element. You're bringing about all these changes in your life for many reasons. But number one is to make you whole inside and understand more about yourself and continue on the, hopefully, your whole lifelong journey of self and discovering and awareness and hopefully peace and joy that comes from knowing thyself and being on the right path. And you feel like you're getting that spiritual element all with this card too. So mind you, keep on the path. That's your message. So That's cool. Those cards were just charged under the full moon last night. That's neat. I always love those first readings. Those are pretty intense. So yeah, what you need to do, absolutely. I appreciate that, because what's hard, Victor, for a lot of us is slowing down because of finances and life. But I've found I've had to make what people would consider, and these are first world problems, sacrifices on my level. Um, but then again, eating every day is important. So like we all have goals, you know. So I've always been a minimalist. Um, I don't really, and a non-material person. So for me, my goals were survival and taking care of my family. But it's okay to have other goals that are spiritual yet still could, fortunately, hopefully, help you survive. I don't take a lot of fees for a lot of what I do because I love to give back. I was meant to do this as a group setting. I tried to pull these things together in the past, but it wasn't the right timing. But when the universe opens up, you know, Victor. So you know, this is where I'm going with this, you know. So thank you so much for showing up again and joining me. And yeah, you guys need to like school me about what I need to do about this, okay? So you said Nightbot or whatever. So yeah, I appreciate that, you guys. Thank you. And I will do my best there to get you guys all read for today. Do get payments, but both the money is that all I can help one person? Right. Right. I get payments some too, but here's my issue. I want to help people. A lot of people who need the most help don't have money, you know. So if I can give a group of people help, that, you know, that's like, you always give first of all what you need. That is the most, one of the more sincere, true forms of giving. And you do it really without wanting recognition. So like the private service I do for people, I keep private. This is the most public I've ever been with my giving. So we're all very kind and humble in this group, by the way. Everybody is so gracious and nice. That is why this is so successful. You guys are what is so magical about this, because you guys, your willingness and openness to not be judgmental towards each other, because you guys will see we cover every topic under the sun here. And nothing pretty much is off limits. Of course, medical advice, I'm not a doctor. You know where I'm going. Right. See, thank you. I'm Victor. I was the same way. You need to be present in the moment and appreciative. And for me, having a safe home, because I was a single mom. I raised 3 kids pretty much by myself. Yes, with the help of some of my parents, with the help with some of community. But it was the dedication to me knowing if I was a presence, and it wasn't possible for so many of my friends. This has been a godsend. So within helping you guys, it helped me help myself and be there. So look, you got to be grateful in your moments. And this is where I am with you guys. I'm so grateful for you in these moments. So thank you for helping me recenter myself daily spiritually, because in the practice that we're doing here, it's also helping me continue on with my practice. So I'm truly grateful for each and every one of you. Hey, Sabrina. Hey, Jamie. Well, thank you. Well, see, you know what this is, Jamie? It's I don't care, because I have crazy curly hair, and I've learned just lately just to let it go, and it just kind of is what it is. And you know, they really talk a lot about as you get older, as we all know, it's really not how you look. So it was the funniest thing. The moment I let go of caring, I felt better. I felt like I looked better. And it's like I've been going through this huge spiritual and personal transformation because I let go of that, which I feel is important, of course, to take care of your body, but material, you know, is very easy to get mixed up with, okay? But at any rate, thank you guys for your patience with me and our process today. So, okay, hi, Stephanie. Nice to see everyone. I'll do my best to give everyone a reading, but we're doing a little bit of an abbreviated session today. We've been a little more chatty and trying to get in some of our friends for readings. Okay, so let's scroll up here. We've gotten Gabrielle. We took care of Linda. We've gotten through Victor. And next, I believe... Oh, Linda's your mom. Really? Oh, wow. Really? Oh, I feel so silly, like I didn't realize that. Well, that's wonderful. That's neat. She's wonderful. Wow. Well, see, you guys are all, I'm not surprised now. Oh, that's so cool. I'm just rereading the comments. I'm sorry, guys. It sounds random. So I noticed a few people are related hanging out here. We have that a lot. And I'm always humble when somebody has like referred someone from their family to. It's just really sweet. And Victor said, remember, we all have our life contracts. Yes. You keep bringing up like on point topics today, so I'm just going to address it. I know I have life contracts before we were born that we made. For me, it was to have all the children I had, to bring them into existence. I do sleep work. In the past couple of years, I've done like sleep work with other people, and I'm literally living another life with a contract to help them behind the scenes of their lives. And it's amazing because we go through seasons where we know we have a debt to pay, or rather a job to do. Let's put it that way. People want to call it karma, but they get that misunderstood. But yeah, that life contract thing's so real, so real. And for everyone, of course, you can't know everything about it. You know, you can touch into a lot of that though. We're going to try to get into some meditative group time. I'm hoping this summer where we get into deep work. I think you guys would be interested in some of that. Oh, well, that is amazing. Thank you for sharing, Kim. My mom is my rock too, and I am like really lucky to have her still in my life. So I'm really happy, Kim, that you guys can have that with one another. You know, that mother-daughter thing is a huge deal. It's a complicated relationship. I will. Thank you, Victor. So, okay, let's look at the things from my friend Kim. Okay, so some of you have been around for a bit. I have been doing these readings actually professionally for over 20 years now. I started my Facebook page 2013, so it's been a moment. Now, what I want to do for you, for your general, is we're going to use the Akashic Tarot. Where is my lid for that to show you? Because I just love it anyway. There's a beautiful vibe. Let's get ourselves in the mood, and let's do it. Focusing for our friend. Coming together, asking the universe, the great spirit. What do we got going on for our friend today? All right. And because they are tarot, regular tarot, I'm going to do our 3 down. But we're not going to do obstacles because these particular cards are a bit enhanced. So this is tarot with a twist, an enhancement, a bit different. It's not the oracle cards, but it takes it to a little bit of a spiritual level, a little different. Oh, Paula asked a good question about her third eye. We'll see if we can get to that, okay? Let's look. Okay. Wow, you've been being spoken to lately, Kim. I think that God, the universe, and literally Archangel Gabriel has been trying to speak into your ear. I want you to pay close attention to your gut instincts right now because it's time to set your course. It's like you know that you have to move forward now, and you have to plant your seeds now. And I want you to do that. And this is not just physical, this is emotional, this is spiritual. I want you to spend some special time figuring out what you want to grow, because I think that what's coming for you is really amazing. This is the 5 of Roses, the garden. So look, to get to that beautiful setting that we're going to start to see here, because this is like the English garden setting, you guys. If you look closely, we do see beautiful flowers, and we see you, and this is where I believe there's two parts to you, okay? You're both of these people here. You need to embrace the child that's there picking the flowers. So that's you. I want you to sit back and think about what crazy dreams do you have. I want you to write them down. I want you to think about doing them. Then I want you to look towards the future, because that's an intriguing thing. This person, this little boy, this person, listen to me. I want you to be a little mischievous, because if you could see this, he's kind of got like a slingshot. And for lack of a better phrase, mischievous comes to mind. I want you to not care what anybody thinks about your dreams. I want you to dream super big, because what's going on right now is something fairly pivotal in your life. And I think that you're going to have to learn to say no to some people continually and to keep growing spiritually, because what I really see here is you have been with that first card, the Archangel. And let's back up. I guess we just really should just focus really hard on this for just a second for you. It is the number 3. A cycle has ended for you. So when we see that 3, we've seen this already today. A cycle's ended for you. It's time for you to acknowledge that, to let go of some past perceptions, because it's time to truly set your course. So this means, guys, if it's time to look for that new college class, or time to do your home business, time to look for a new job, switch it up, this is what's coming for you. So your general reading, because of what I think you're needing, is a bit more of the idea of not just the practical, am I going to pass this test question, but what do I need to pass the test? Because look, you're going to be able to plant this beautiful garden, and there's going to have to be the balance between you getting some of what you want and not caring what other people think, and plowing through the resistance around you, because I feel a bit of resistance around her right now. And around your heart, I want you to know that it is going to pass. You have been doing some spiritual work, I feel. The universe wants you to know that. But we got to just keep going at it and to not give up. Because now I want you to really think about, what does Kim want, okay? Because it is so important. Well, no one can tell you that but you. And think big, think wild. And then start small with it. Declare to the universe, this is what I want. And you know what? Get practical. And we're going to work on manifesting, you guys. So when I send you all out your candles, you can use it for manifesting. You can light it every day and say your little manifesting mantra. So that is what we're going to work on. So Kim, by the way, is getting some stuff sent out to her from me. And everyone who is going to initially have won a prize is going to get sent one out. But we're going to do a whole lot of fun stuff where people are going to get, free stuff from me, free readings. But I'm starting making these cool candles. So I want to share because it has stuff that we use in our sessions. So I'm going to also throw crystals in them. It's going to be fun. You guys are going to love it. And anyway, getting down to it, Kim, thank you so much for being a continual member. She's been around since 2013. Okay, about 2013, 2014, something like that. And I'm super appreciative for you and Linda. Thank you guys both. We're going to take a little break here. I will continue streaming, and I will look at the list and see how many more I can do. I can't guarantee a whole ton more. Today was supposed to be a short day. I kind of knew what would happen, but we're going to take a coffee break. Like I said, talk amongst yourselves. I am triple streaming, so know that you may not see everyone there, but feel free to comment, make questions. And if you like today, please comment, like, share. And if you're feeling really sassy or saucy, you can send me stars through Facebook. Thanks, guys. I'll be back soon. Hang around. Hello there, magical souls. I am back. Now, I was indeed perusing the list and my people from Twitch disappeared. Now, I have some people. There was one new member, I remember, who, we were joking, and I can't see you at all. And it starts with an O and ends with an O. So I know you wanted a reading. So if you're on Twitch and you wanted a reading, please go ahead and let me know. Because for some reason, when I refreshed the chat, all that went away, sadly. So to let you guys know, I am indeed triple streaming. So make sure you let me know. Now, it is getting kind of be a free-for-all in here. I can only do so many readings to finish out today's session. So I'm going to go through now. I'm going to pick somebody from the list, this list. And then Twitch, like I said, people, let me know. I'm going to look down here now because I'm assuming you guys are there listening. I hope so. There you are. Yes, you're here. Okay, I want you to go first, actually, since you're here right now, okay? I need to know, are you a male or female, and what is your question, okay? Because of those, usernames, I'm not going to get it at all, like male, female, And same thing with some of you guys from Facebook, by the way, if you have names that I may not be able to tell, I can't see anybody's picture at all. It's just like the tiniest little, tiny box. I mean, it's like, even with a magnifying glass, I don't think I could see it. So, I do apologize. Technical things. That's that Mercury retrograde. I wanted to say hi to Michael. I saw that he was here in Michigan, I see. We also see somebody here was also who started off the conversation. I appreciate. It is Stephanie from San Diego. Oh, cool. I bet the weather's a lot nicer out there all the time than it is here or in Michigan. Michael, you live in Michigan. Well, I appreciate Michael and his continual, contributions to Little Falcon Tarot readings and Supernatural Visions with Little Falcon, our private group. He is one interesting Aries who is an empath and has really a lot of great insight. And I'm always interested to see what he comments next. So, Michael, I hope you're listening so you hear your little shout out. I should probably tag you in this later if I can remember to do that. But honestly, I'm a Pisces, and sometimes if I don't take the note, I may forget it. So there's an astrological joke for you. All right, I know, I'm not funny. All right. So here we go. You're a male. Thank you. You're a Taurus. Okay, cool. You just want a general reading. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Oh, you're from Kansas City. Oh, moving to Tampa Bay. You guys moving to all these warm places. I am sincerely jelly. It's just terrible. All right, there's Shelby. Hey, girl. You're from Michigan originally. Oh, yeah, right? So, and now you're down there in Daytona Beach living the life. You people down there in the warmth. All right, I'm going to let all my jealousy flow away. I live in Chicagoland where, you experience every season in one day all the time. We just were having 50-degree weather, and then we had 90-degree weather, No, it's really not that much fun sometimes. So, because you are new, I would like to do the typical Rider-Waite tarot. Okay, guys? This is what I learned on. This is the standard deck. We're going to do a general for our new friend. Thank you for joining me, by the way. And hello to everyone. I couldn't possibly say hi to everybody right now. I'm humbled and honored to see such a large group. Thank you for joining me, guys. Make sure you like, follow, and share. Okay, let's focus here. We're asking the universe, the great spirits to open up, Wakantanka, Mother Nature to open up, give us a good message for our new friend. Okay. I'm going to do a 6-card spread for you. It's going to give you 3 regular cards of advisement as well as 3 challenge/obstacles. Ooh, that was like a mouthful. My goodness. Challenge/obstacle. I do not know why I'm struggling with that. All right, let's get to it. In your recent past, you've dealt with a lot of delays. And this is understandable because life has its own plan at times and we cannot control it. And you, though, intrinsically, and this is your challenge or obstacle, you're hopeful about everything, it feels. This is good. This is never an obstacle. It is, though, a measure to take into account realism. But I do love the star because it shows you have a spiritual, personal outlook that is there. There's always a good way to try to look at things. There's always something to learn. You've been in that. You've been waiting for things to move forward. In this current situation, you are healing from past wounds still, and you are doing your best to do everything you're supposed to do. Here's your challenge, is that you're continuing to do what you have to do, the socially approved, orthodox way you know you need to do things, which is important. Do not get me wrong. It's only in the challenge position because it provides you a challenge that you have to deal with, which is probably a bit of like a lot of us. You just trudge on no matter what, but you have to stay focused, which is where we know intrinsically you're a positive person with the star card here, and you have a lot of hope for your future, you feel. But you need to, and this is a couple of meanings behind this card. You're going to want to pull love into yourself by your own means, first of all. This is self-love, but straight up, you've walked away from the cups of love. You've given up on all of it. Not in a terrible way, don't get me wrong. It's through experience, but you have so much more to do. Look at all this. So much more to experience, so much more love to be had specifically in your life. Let's get to the obstacle about that love, which, by the way, this way, your prediction is that it's not only self-love, but love is coming your way. The return to love. And the 8 is the divine number, which means you're using your spirituality to pull the right type of vibes towards you. This is important because if we know anything about life, it is a lot of what you put into it. Your obstacle is this. You've turned away again and again. No, there's 2 things I'm going to think meaning. And yeah, I'm looking for your comments if you do get a chance to comment, by the way, guys, during your session. I would say it is symbolic for the fact that if someone returns from your past, because I got to tell you, seeing this card made me feel a little suspicious. And I was going to say sus had I not dropped the card, but oh well, that opportunity passed. Suspicious, making me think, oh, is somebody from your past returning? Either way, it is the return to love, but what lets me know is that you're going to get that love in the way you need it because first of all, you know you need to turn away from bad things. Look, the cups of love are spilled some in this picture. It's different from the other one. I'll explain it to you this way. You know bad situations and a train wreck coming, you can see sometimes a mile away, and don't confuse things at times, passion or connection for the fact that people are who they are and things feel slightly predictable by those who return. But what you do have behind you is the idea that love is still possible in your life. So here's my thought. Someone new is going to come in your life, and you may be dealing with old residual energy as well as a person who maybe either A comes back or B doesn't want to leave. And it could very well be because you're very, according to this, you're working on your spiritual side. You could be very much dealing with something from the past you need to let go. But the good news is love's coming your way. So no, you didn't get the most practical reading. You got this sort of we're going to dig deep into yourself and your life reading for a second. So we're going to leave that there. So guys, these are mini sessions. When we do private sessions and private work together, we dig deep. There's a lot of back and forth. You guide me with what you need to know, and we take it really personal. These are just our way, these sessions, to give back and for everyone to get a chance to participate. I am running a cool special right now, a full tarot session, live on the phone or chat with me for $10. And if you wanted to add an extra for $5, you get an extra 10 minutes. This is for all the way through Thursday. I know a lot of people are going through hard financial times, and I'll run these amazing specials because I know the private sessions are so much more beneficial on some levels for a lot of people than this. So I want to be accessible behind the scenes because, look, there's a lot of topics we don't want to talk about like this. And I have to hold back, by the way. Those of you who follow me know I don't like go into certain specifics. So thank you for joining me today, guys. I truly appreciate you. All you need to do is private message me. I think you can do a private message on Twitch. Is that what like a whisper is? See, I'm new to Twitch still, so you guys are gonna have to like school me. Like Victor's been teaching me some stuff, and because of the help of how nice you guys are, it has been amazing. Otherwise, if you can't message me there, which I think you can, I'm on Facebook. I'm Little Falcon Tarot. I'm also on Instagram, Little Falcon Tarot. You can find me there. I'm on YouTube. As Supernatural Visions with Little Falcon Tarot. But please do, guys, just feel comfortable to contact me at any point in time. We work out special deals, me and my clients privately too, that we don't talk about here all the time. I won't advertise. So please, and by the way, during these sessions, there's no limit of how many times you can come here and ask me questions. This is our open group and forum, and I do this for you guys. So, on that note, looking at the time, it's time for me to wind it up for the day. I appreciate everyone who is here, and since I didn't get a chance to get to you, know that I will be back tomorrow. So make sure you have liked, followed, and if you really enjoyed it, shared. If you're on Facebook, you could send stars. I do have a virtual tip jar at PayPal as well. But all the same, make sure you get your free reading, okay? Like and follow. And I try to go fairly much the same time in the morning, but I'm setting up special events that'll be in the evenings and on weekends, okay? So make sure you guys get involved with our group because we have a lot of fun stuff coming up, prizes. I'm making candles for everybody, a lot of good stuff. So I'm humbled and honored by the large group today that showed up. I was not prepared. Thank you once again. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I hope to see you all tomorrow.